Welcome to Bloomington Lincoln. My name's Greg Willard. I'm the new car manager and leasing manager here at the store. And today we're going to go over the Sync 3 process and how to utilize your Sync 3 by syncing up phones and how to do some destinations and navigation systems. So we'll jump right into it. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the home screen. So those of you that have the older version of the Sync 3, you're going to see those four corners. Now we change that to the new Sync 3 with the new thermal pad, so you don't have that pressure sensitive pad like we've had in the past, so it's very easy to use. So we'll jump right into the navigation. So as you can see in the home screen, we've got the big map right up front. So you just go ahead and touch the map. Brings us into the navigation setting. Now one of the things that we can do with navigation is we can zoom out or zoom in based upon how much mileage you want, as far as quarter mile, half mile, and all the way out, so we can zoom all the way around our surroundings. The other thing is that little star up above there, or the navigation point, we can do a 3D map view. And as you can see, like right here at Bloomington Lincoln, 494 has got some accidents and things going on. So it's kind of neat because it does give us traffic updates through our traveling system. Now, as you've seen, we paused on the screen so that control button had went away. So we just hit control right here by that arrow, and it brings back up everything again. So the other nice thing is the destination, how we enter that in now is just by hitting that search glass, just like you'd find on like your smartphone. So we can search things very easily now by hitting that search button. Then from there, we can type in things like your address or even restaurants. So a famous one around here is Arby's. So we just type in Arby's and it's going to pull up Arby's automatically, and it's going to give us all the Arby's stores within the radius of this vehicle. And as you can see right here in Bloomington, there's quite a few of them. Just select your restaurant that you like. We can go ahead and save it now, and it'll automatically save to your favorites, unlike before. So it works out well. Not only can we save it, but it's going to give us the Arby's address and their phone number. So this works great for fine dining restaurants as well to make your reservations. You can even have it call that restaurant as well through your smartphone. We just simply hit start from here, and then it's going to go ahead and compute the route, and you're going to get that control voice command. It keeps talking about proceeding to your highlighting route. It's going to go through that feature. That's normal. We can turn the volume controls up or down to adjust the volume of the voice command. So it works out really well. That's the most common thing, is how do I turn that up? Just turn your volume up. So now from here, you're just going to follow that blue line all the way to your destination. So it works out well. It's going to give you a turn-by-turn directions here, but it's also going to give you a turn-by-turn direction in your driver's screen as well by the steering wheel. So it works out well. On the right-hand side, you're going to have the trip time, but you can also touch and zoom, and look at this. It's even just like Google Maps or your iPhone Maps. You can pinch and zoom and move the destination. If you want a certain spot, that, oh, I want to add that to a waypoint, you just simply touch it, and we can hit the start button there for the waypoint. Get back into your controls, we just hit control. You can hit the mute button to quiet the turn-by-turn directions off, or we can simply just go to menu and then cancel the route, or do all kinds of different things as well. So you just want to confirm that we're canceling the route. So the other thing that we can do with the navigation now is we made shortcut prompts for like food. You can just hit your food button. It'll search by category, or like on this particular version right now, it's going to search by the nearest restaurants to you, but we can break that down to what type of food you like. So it works out well. We return the arrow key. We can hit your workplaces. You can save your favorites. Very simple. You've got fuel prices. You've got hotel features, so accommodations, and ATMs. Them four are the most common things that consumers ask for, so we made shortcuts for them. See all is going to bring you to another screen where we can just break down all that stuff. Case of emergency, need to get to a hospital, you just hit health. And as you can see now, we can swipe just like on your smartphone. So it's no up and down like it used to be on the old version. All right, now moving forward, we can hit the audio button. The audio is very similar to the way that it was in the Sync 2, but the layout is a little bit different. So from here, we're on FM. We just hit our source button up in the top left-hand corner, and it's going to give us the AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, CD, and your Bluetooth. So if you have your car or your phone connected to your car, you're going to be able to Bluetooth all your audio. Now, to change the channel, we can do it a couple different ways. We can tune it by dialing in the channel that you like, or we can go direct tune and type in the channel number. So if you like 107.9 here in Minnesota, you just hit 107.9, hit enter, and it's going to go ahead and put that channel in. And to save that channel, you're just going to hold down the selection until it turns white. It'll say preset saved. So that's how you can save channels, and it works with AM, FM, and Sirius the same way. Now on your climate, so you just go right to the climate section. It's going to pull up your whole climate screen. So in your new Lincolns, you're going to have dual side climate control settings. That's standard with all Lincolns. So you're going to have the driver's side or the passenger side, and as you can see, the dual light's going to come on. So if I like it a little warmer than my driver's side, then my passenger side, it's going to show up dual. So at that point, it's all going to be just like at your climate control settings of your home. Now, the other thing that's unique with Lincoln is we have an auto feature. So that auto feature is going to automatically set that temperature to 66 degrees in the car, or whatever temperature you set it at, and it's going to work just like your home thermostat. So if the AC needs to come on, it's going to come on. So don't be alarmed in the wintertime if your AC comes on, even though you have it at 75 degrees, it's just it wants to maintain that cabin temperature. Now to get out of auto, we can just hit the direction that we want, and we can just adjust the fan speed. So it takes away that auto feature. Now in this particular vehicle, we have rear settings. So we're in a Navigator, so it's going to have separate control panels for that second row and third row seat. So that's where you're going to find all those rear controls to turn them off or on. Now, the next feature is adding in some apps. Now, Lincoln comes pre-standard with some app controls, such as your Sirius Satellite Travel Link. And everybody asks, what is it? Well, it's free for 6 years, for one thing. But the neat thing about it is you can see the traffic list with it's on the route. You can see lifetime fuel prices and your actual fuel filling stations, and it's going to tell us exactly where to go and what those prices are. These are live, so these are going to be live fuel prices right now. So let's just say we hit BP, the closest one to us here. The neat thing is if that's your favorite fuel station, just hit save or hit start from there. The neat thing about it is we can see the fuel prices that they have for all the fuels that they carry within their store. So the regular unleaded, premium, super unleaded, and then the diesel. So it's very unique to traveling, so you can always find the cheapest fuel. Just simply hit the return arrow key, it brings us back. Some of the other features on here is weather. This is most popular. It tells us the weather currently today, but we can also change it by hitting current and hit the 5-day button. It's going to give us a 5-day forecast. But not only that, it's also going to give you a map feature. So it's going to show us a map of the weather report. It looks like we got some rain coming in here today at Bloomington Lincoln. So getting back out of it, we just return arrow back. Now the next thing is we go into settings, which is the gears. Very easy to use. It's not like the old one, but the gears are exactly the same. So you can quick swipe everything all the way through, and you can set this up personally the way you want it. Lincoln comes standard with 911 assist. You just got to have your phone connected to it. So all your functionalities of changing, like the ambient lighting and things like that, you just find the ambient lighting, pick your 7 colors that you'd like, select it, swipe, zoom it up, and it's going to pull that. So now all my flooring and my door panels are going to be teal blue. So that's how you get into ambient lighting. Now the house button is going to bring us back home. The next popular thing that we always get is, where do I change the clock? Just hit the time, and you can adjust the time from here. Very simple to do. Now, I'm going to teach you how to use a phone and how to activate the phone. So we're going to hit add phone to the car. It's going to say search for the phone. So what I got here is I got 2 phones. We're going to do the Android first. So on my Android phone, I'm just going to swipe it open. The neat thing about the Android phone is you can take the top of your finger, swipe it down. We want that gear. So we're going to hit that gear, and you're going to find your Bluetooth connection. Make sure your Bluetooth is on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to search for the phone, or for the sync button, and we're going to hit discover other Bluetooth devices. Continue. And with Android, you're going to have to go all the way to the bottom, and it's going to search. Now this particular vehicle I've already have synced to my phone, so we're going to hit Greg's phone, and it's going to start downloading my phone. We're going to make sure that the pin is the right pin from here to our touchscreen. You're going to hit pair, and you're going to confirm that by hitting yes here. Now here's the other tricky part that we have with an Android. In order to download your clients into this vehicle, it's going to come up as a prompt. So don't leave your screen, don't let it time out. We're just going to continue on hitting finish with the the touch screen, and then it's going to pull up a secondary warning screen, and it's going to say, do you wish to share your contact information with Sync? You just hit yes or okay. So like I said, this phone has already been paired to this vehicle, so you're not going to see that displayed. Now, so we have another phone we want to add to the vehicle. It's very easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Settings, and we're going to go into the phone, and we're going to, okay, so it's downloaded my contacts, so it's finishing up there, and we're going to view devices. Now, so we have multiple devices. Sync 3 can hold up a lot of phones and tablets, so you can do just about anything. So adding another phone, I have an iPhone here, so it's very simple with iPhone. We're just going to add Bluetooth device. We're going to hit the home button of your iPhone. We're going to swipe to unlock it or enter in your security code. You're going to find that gear, which is Settings. The other thing that we're going to do is go to Bluetooth, and we're going to just search. You don't have to push anything. It's going to tell you the vehicle that you're in. So that's nice with iPhone. So it's Navigator. So we're going to click on that. It's going to search for the device. We're going to confirm that we're going to pair that with the PIN numbers. That's it, guys, with Apple. It's very easy. So now from here we just go into our home screen. We can simply just put the phone down, and now it's going to put in all these good stuff. So do we want to save it as a favorite? We can do so, or we can just go ahead and hit finish. Now what it's doing with Apple is it's automatically going to download your contacts for you, so you don't have to worry about going into a different screen setting. The one thing that you have to do with Apple, just because of the security measures, is you do have to have the USB port tethered into the vehicle using any USB port in the driver's area. Then you'll be able to use things like your Apple mapping system and your Siri. So when you have an Apple phone connected, just make sure that you have it tethered. It's not a Lincoln product problem. It's this Apple phones itself. They have its own separate security measure. Androids, you don't have to worry about it. They don't care as long as you have it Bluetooth. Again, this is just quick tips with Greg Willard at Bloomington Lincoln. You can check us out on lincolnofbloomington.com.